Are you ready to take a thrilling journey to some of the most heart-pounding runways on the planet? Buckle up, because today we're diving into the world of aviation and explore the most dangerous airports out there. From hair-raising landings on tiny islands to navigating through treacherous mountain ranges. These airports will leave you on the edge of your seat. Get ready to experience the adrenaline rush of landing in some of the most challenging environments imaginable. Get ready for a wild ride. First up, we have the Gustav III Airport, St. Barths. The beautiful island of St. Barths is a destination popular among the rich and famous. Celebrities such as Simon Cowell and John Bon Jovi have been known to holiday there, among many more. The small Caribbean island has stunning beaches, luxury hotels, designer stores, and one of the most dangerous airports on the planet. Its incredibly short runway measures only 2,100 feet with a daunting 150-foot hill on one end and a popular beach on the other. Because of the small runway, the airport only serves small aircraft, most only able to carry less than 20 passengers. And the necessity of a license to land at the airport to make the landing extra difficult. Mountains surround the airport, forcing pilots to make a quick descent. In 2013, a light aircraft crashed into one of the surrounding mountains while attempting the tricky landing. But wait, there's more. Kai Tak Airport, Hong Kong. Probably the most dangerous airport ever. Kai Tak was the international airport of Hong Kong from 1925 until 1998. It was so dangerous that it was closed down in 1998 to avoid more accidents. In its time, it was famous among pilots for having an extremely difficult landing. One of the multiple dangers at Kai Tak was the lack of a bailout area. At most airports, pilots have their last chance to abandon their descent at around 500 feet to go back around and make a second attempt. But at Kai Tak, pilots couldn't even level their wings until about 300 feet, meaning landings there were risky and practically impossible to save once they went wrong. During its 63 years in operation, Kai Tak saw a staggering 14 major aviation incidents. The deadliest incident was in 1965, when an American military aircraft struck a seawall shortly after liftoff. It crashed into the water, resulting in 71 fatalities. Now imagine landing on a runway that intersects with a busy highway. That's the reality at Gibraltar International Airport. The dangerous thing about Gibraltar Airport is its unusual location. Pilots descending onto Gibraltar have a battle on their hands to ensure their passengers arrive safely as the island suffers from extremely adverse weather and particularly powerful winds. The conditions here are so extreme that they can't even be rehearsed in a flight simulator. If all of that wasn't enough, a 4-lane highway goes right through the middle of the runway. Barriers go down when an aircraft is coming in to stop traffic, but this doesn't stop pedestrian tourists from stopping right in the middle to take a photograph. Visitors to the island often unknowingly put themselves at risk when they don't realize they're standing on an active runway. Gisborne Airport, New Zealand. Gisborne, New Zealand is known as the first city in the world to see the sun. This easternmost tip of the country is famous for its beautiful coastline, densely forested mountain parks, surfing, fishing, and for being a center for wine and agriculture. Visitors come from all around to enjoy what Gisborne has to offer, and some come simply for the thrill of flying into its insane airport. What's so spectacular about it? Well, Gisborne Airport has an active railway that intersects with the runway. To avoid aircraft colliding with the passing trains, the railway and airport schedules must be coordinated extremely carefully. Trains and aircraft often come within meters of each other, a jaw-dropping sight for passengers. Managing the two is tricky for officials, and sometimes trains are forced to pause to make way for an aircraft as it lands. Amazingly, there haven't been any nasty accidents at Gisborne so far. It is only a matter of time before air traffic control gets it wrong. And just when you thought it couldn't get any crazier, but when you will see the sea ice runway in Antarctica. You might be surprised to discover that there are airports in places as remote as Antarctica. The frozen land records the lowest temperatures on Earth, averaging minus 49 degrees Celsius in winter. Close to McMurdo Station, the sea ice runway airport is used by scientists and as a U.S. military base. The 2.5-mile airport runway is made entirely of ice. It's extremely tricky to land here. Like this wasn't enough trouble, Antarctica has 6 months of 24-hour darkness during the winter, and because there are no lights here, Pilots must land in complete obscurity. Only highly trained military pilots land here, so thankfully the sea ice runway hasn't seen many accidents despite its dangers. However, in 1960, a United States Navy crashed while attempting to land on the ice. The men on board were injured, but luckily nobody was killed. The aircraft skidded into the water, yet brave pilots conquer this frozen frontier with skill and determination. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more thrilling and informational content. Until next time, stay safe and keep flying high.